Here we are in the section on word problems, numbers 15 through 22 with the solutions. Look at what we have here, shapes. That means we automatically have a plan. We have formulas that will give us the equation, and we have the variables. We just need to highlight the right data. So for this, remember the variable for a trapezoid? Yeah, we have to look that up, and the formula is 1/2 times the height times the big base plus the little base. And that's really the average. 1/2 of these two is the average of those. So let's stick those in. Let's do that over here. We have 39 equals 1/2 times the height, which is 3, times big B plus little b, which is 7.2. I'm going to peel these off instead of jumping them through. I think that'll work a little bit better. Times by 2, and we get 78 equals 3 times big B plus 7.2. So I just times both sides by 2 to get rid of that fraction. Then divide by 3, and I get 26 equals B plus 7.2. Subtract 7.2 from both sides, and I get 18.8 is the big base. So 18.8, we're in feet. Good. Number 16, find the missing variable for a rectangle. Ooh, for a rectangle. So we'll use this color for this one. We're using the perimeter formula. Now perimeter is 2L plus 2W. So the perimeter here, 46 equals 2L plus 2 times W. We're going to stick a 5 right in there, so that's a 10. Great, subtract 10. See this equation, how happy we are. 36 equals 2L. So L is going to be 18. So we're 18, and if we look, it is feet. This is a one-dimensional answer. All right, number 17. Let's use this color here. Missing variable for a sphere. The formula for a sphere with SA, surface area is 4 pi r squared. So we're going to have to, this is 219. Stick that one is 4 pi r squared. Divide by 4, divide by pi. So we got to divide by the 4 and the pi. And then we're going to get r squared equals this. So we actually have to square root. That's not something we normally do, but let's go ahead and pull out our calculator and do this one. We get 219 divided by 4 pi. Oh, I forgot the parentheses. We're going to make sure it's 4 times pi all together on the bottom. And then we have to square root, second square root, that entire answer. And we get 4.17. So this will be 4.17, and the radius will be in meters. Excellent. All right, let's try that next one. We'll use this color on this one. Find the missing variable for a cylinder. So a cylinder, we have surface area. We might not have enough room in here. This is going to be, remember what the surface area, it's 2 pi RH, that's the lateral surface area, plus the pi r squared from the bottom and the top. So there's our formula. Okay, let's move over here and stick all the numbers in. We get 319 equals 2 times pi times the radius, which is 5, times the height, which we don't know, plus 2 times pi times the radius squared. All right, so we have, let's simplify it down a little bit. We get 319 equals, this is 10 times pi times h plus 2550 pi. So this is a happy equation. I mean, we got pi's and stuff in here, but it's not too bad. Do we have any parentheses? No. Fractions? No. Multiple h's? No. So we're down to where we can subtract 50 pi from both sides. So we get 319 minus 50 pi equals 10 pi h. And how do we get that last step? Divide by the 10 pi. All right, that'll be our h. So let's pull out our calculator and see if we can get that guy. 319 minus 50 pi, and then divide by, parentheses, 10 pi. And what does that come out to? We get 5.15. And that is centimeters. It's a height. Excellent. All right, next one. Let's try number 19. Find the missing variable for a cone. So what's the formula for a cone with surface area? Surface area is pi r squared plus pi rl. All right, let's stick those in. We get 340 equals pi times radius squared, so pi times 7 squared, plus pi times 7 times L. Okay, so any fractions? Nope. Any parentheses? Nope. Multiple L's? Nope. So yeah, we're going to subtract this guy off. So 340 minus 49 pi. Good. That guy gets subtracted over. And then that's going to be 7 pi L. So divide off the 7 pi, divide off the 7 pi, and that's what our L is. Let's pull out the calculator and see what pops up. So we get 340 minus 49 pi, and divide that whole thing by 7 pi. Remember the parentheses around the 7 pi to make sure they're both in the denominator, and we get 8.46. And we are in inches, it looks like. Excellent, excellent. All right, the next one, we're going to do number 20. Find the missing variable for a rectangular solid. Now, what's the formula for surface area on a rectangular solid? It's SA equals 2LW plus 2WH plus 2LH. Or they're in different orders depending on how you do it, but there's two sides, top and bottom, and front and back. All right, so let's stick everything in and see what we get. We get 349.2 equals 2 times 7.2 times L plus 2WH. So that's 2 times 3 times 7.2. Okay, and plus 2LH. So that's 2 times 3 times L. Excellent. All right, we better write it down here and get some room. 349.2 equals 14.4 L plus, what is that? 2 times 3 is 6 times 7.2 is 43.2, and then add 6L. All right, so we don't have fractions, we don't have parentheses, we can add these two L's together, so we get 20.4L plus 43.2 equals 349.2. Subtract 43.2 over there, and we get 20.4L equals 349.2 minus 43.2 is going to be 306. Is that right? 306. So then we're going to divide 306 divided by 20.4. Is that what we get? And pull our calculator. 306 divided by 20.4. And we end up with 15. Excellent. Length is 15. Looks like we're in feet. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's clear some of this off and then we can do number 21. All right, 21. If the perimeter of a rectangle is 58 centimeters and the length is 3 centimeters longer than the width. Ooh, what is the width? So we have the perimeter is 58. And what formula are we going to be using? Yeah, we're going to be using perimeter equals 2 length plus 2 width. All it tells us is that the length is 3 centimeters longer than the width. Now, instead of giving us a number, it gave us this kind of formula thingy that is going to stick in for the length. That's an important substitution there. The perimeter, which is 58, is 2 times the length, which is 3 more than the width, plus that 2W. 2L plus 2W. And look at that. We have a formula. That's how we stick that puppy in. That was a little tougher one. So can we solve this? Heck yeah, we can. 58 equals 6 plus 2W plus this other 2W. So we get 4W plus 6. Subtract that 6 over and we get 52 equals 4W. Divide both sides by 4 and we get W equals 52 divided by 4 is 13. Looks like we are in centimeters. Width is 13 centimeters. And we could go back, if the length is 3 more than that, the length is 16, but the width is 13 centimeters. Cool. All right, number 22, let's see if we can do another one like this. The perimeter of a triangle is 38 millimeters. So if we were to draw a triangle out here, it says that the perimeter is 38. So that's all 3 sides. There isn't a special formula to add up to a perimeter of a triangle. It's just side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. So let's see what it has. The medium side, so this guy over here, this medium side is 11 longer than the shortest side. Okay, so that's our shortest side. And the longest side is 3, oops, put it in the wrong spot, 3 less than, we got to switch those guys around, 3 less than 4 times the shortest. Oh, how long is the shortest side? So that really is our variable. So I picked S for shortest, and then reading back through, let's make sure we got it. Medium is 11 longer, and the longest is 3 less than 4 times that. Good, good, good. So we have, how do we get perimeter? We add them up. So we take this plus that plus that. Now, if you could do it in really slow motion and write it like this, and then say, oh, this goes in for M, and that goes in for L, or some of you will be able to see it that, oh, it's the shortest side plus the medium side, which is 11 more than the shortest, and plus 4 times the shortest minus 3, that's the longest side, all has to equal 38. If you can see it, yeah, here's the medium side, here's the longest side, and the 3 of them have to add up to that total perimeter. All right, so look at where we are, Happy Math Land, with 1 variable. This was a little bit harder, still had some variables in it, so it might be easier for you to just jump to that one. So 1, 2 plus 4, that's 6s plus 8 equals 38. Oh, look at this. We're back in math. This is nice. Subtract 8, we get 6s equals 30. Divide by 6, s equals 5. So this guy, the shortest side, is 5 millimeters, which would make this guy 16, and this guy, I don't know, 4 times 5 minus 3, 17. So we got 16 and 17 here, but it only asks for the shortest side. Excellent.